All right, Gary, let's take a look at your swing here. I'm going to draw just a few lines on the screen here. And what these are is just kind of reference points for us to look at. So I'm going to start with the center of your body, center of your foot on both sides. So if we look here, just your setup here in the face on, all really, really good. I like your stance. You're really athletic. But as you can see here, from the center of your body, how far forward this ball is, especially with it looks like we're here hitting probably the 6-iron that you were using to warm up. And the other area we're going to spend some time maybe when we start working together with you on your grip. If we look here and take a line here where your crease is in your thumb, it's pointing somewhere towards that shoulder, and then this thumb is pointing over this way. So you can see how they're not lined up. Typically, we like to see those both pointing in the same direction. So I like what your right hand is doing, but we need to work on that left hand just a little bit. And then over on this left side here, we're just going to do one right here up the shaft, like that. And then I'm going to draw a little circle here just around your head. Here. Let's do that again. There we go. So now let's just watch this face on one here as we go through. So you can see here, you start with a dive down into your right leg, head moved down and back, and now you've already have got this very, very angular left side. Okay. So what that's going to do is we're really going to work our weight back, I'm guessing, out here on this right side. You can see how far back your head has moved. And now as you come down, you can't get to that left side, and you can see here your leg is still angled. Now your chest is up over it, and your right foot is still very, very flat on the ground. So that's going to make it very difficult for you to make consistent, solid contact. And that's some of what we saw. So what I'm really looking at here in you, working with you on this face-on view, is, like you said, steady head and weight forward. So we're going to be focused on keys 1 and 2. We're going to clean up the grip, because if we can make a little better shoulder turn, you're going to be able to make it. See, I mean, that's your whole backswing. So we can see here the club doesn't even make it to 90 degrees. Whoops. We go here. We can see here it doesn't make it to 90 degrees. Yeah, I mean, you're 110. So we've got a lot of room here to make a good shoulder turn. Your shoulders are very level. And get a little longer backswing, increase your club head speed. So now let's take a look here at this face-on view. Club goes back under plane just a little bit, not too bad. If we go back just a little bit, we can see here our gloves facing the ground pretty well, and the face is pretty well shut, and our shoulders are still really, really level. What we like to see with shoulders is them matching about the same angle as the club. So you can see here you were 51 degrees with the shaft at address, and now your shoulder tilt's only 23. So this is where the steady head really comes in. If we can get your head staying steady in a more efficient manner, what's going to happen is you're going to make a better shoulder turn. Arms are going to work a little bit higher. The face won't be quite as closed, and we'll be able to have more club head speed and hit the ball a lot further, higher, and more consistent. Because you can see now here, I mean, if I just draw a dead vertical line from this golf ball up that way, that club is coming straight down into it. So what we'll see on your flight scope numbers is your vertical swing plane is very steep, and then your swing direction is very much to the left over here. So that's why your ball always has the tendency to have its axis tilted to the right, and you get curvature to the right. So those are definitely some things that we're going to work on. So you can see here how the club is working from a very high place and very steep. I mean, look, it's outside target line, so that shows us how the only way to get back to that golf ball is to swing to the left. So we can see here. So now your shoulders, now let's measure those shoulder tilt here. Let's see what we are here. Yeah. So how good is that? 49 now. So that exactly matches what it was here. So that's the look we're going to try to get you more on the backswing, is more into this position here, and more efficient backswing, shoulder turn, and steady head, along with weight forward. So we're going to be focusing on those two primary areas with you. We're going to get that grip change in there, and all in all, we should be able to make some really good progress with you, because those are fairly simple changes, and we look forward to spending some time with you and getting those things worked out and getting you on the road to some better golf.